Em um 7 de novembro, mas de 1993, a Fórmula 1 vivenciou o fim de uma das parcerias mais exitosas da história. Ayrton Senna corria pela última vez em um carro da McLaren. Foi em Adelaide, na Austrália, que o ídolo brasileiro se despediu da equipe britânica, por quem disputou 96 corridas entre 88 e 93 e conquistou seus 3 títulos mundiais. Quem esteve ao lado de Ayrton, especialmente nas 3 últimas provas daquela temporada, foi Mika Hakkinen. O finlandês assumiu o segundo carro para as etapas de Portugal, Japão e Austrália, após a dispensa do norte-americano Michael Andretti. E o futuro bicampeão foi testemunha da última das 35 vitórias de Senna pela McLaren. A última também de sua carreira na Fórmula 1.
But it was a great victory for Ayrton, first of all. It was a very great victory. We were in a situation with the car which wasn't matching the Williams, and Alain Prost was definitely very much dominating that season. The car was just too fast for me and for Ayrton, so they were always 7/10 quicker. Doesn't matter what we did in terms of try to find the best possible performance. Always it was roughly about 7/10 of the second, but that particular Grand Prix, Ayrton did a fantastic work, and he was able to win the Grand Prix, and it was a great success.
A última corrida de Ayrton Senna pela McLaren teve o roteiro perfeito: pole position e vitória, superando a poderosa Williams, dirigida por Alain Prost. Não por acaso, os 2 protagonistas da maior rivalidade que a Fórmula 1 já presenciou. A maneira como o brasileiro lidava com toda a equipe é algo que Mika Hakkinen levou para a carreira.
I did recognize in those 3 Grand Prix that way I didn't know nothing. You know, I was extremely talented, very fast, young Finnish driver, but I had so much to learn, and working together with Ayrton, understanding his way of and philosophy of working, I understood that way. Me to reach that level, it will take some time. So I need to learn, and Ayrton winning the last Grand Prix in Australia wasn't just a luck or something. It was pure, incredible talent what he had, and capability of communicating with the people, finding best out of the people. They are finding best out of the car. It's not just enough finding the best out of the car. It's finding best out of the people, because people are the power of building these racing cars and adjusting these racing cars to perform in a level where you want. I had a brake issue in the previous race, McLaren in Japan, in Suzuka. So I couldn't maximize my performance, and I believe that going to Australia for the last Grand Prix, there was still the similar issue in the car, and that is my excuse why I didn't win it.
Esse humor finlandês, como o próprio Hakkinen assim definiu, cativou a muitos na Fórmula 1, mas nem tanto ao exigente companheiro na McLaren.
To do those 3 Grand Prix end of the season next to Ayrton Senna, 3 times world champion, extremely fast driver. So I managed to be faster than him in a Portugal Grand Prix when I went next to him, and I was a very low profile guy, and for me it was just normal. For me it was just normal to be faster than him, because I was very confident young man, and Ayrton was, and the difference of the lap time was maybe less than 1/10 of the second. It's like if the racetrack is 5 kilometers long, it was maybe 1 meter, that 0.5 of the second. So I was quicker than him. So what that matters. So Ayrton did come to speak to me about it, and I said, "How did you, Mika, manage to do that?" And now, of course, I was joking something to him, Finnish sense of humor, and he didn't get it. He didn't understand my Finnish sense of humor, and he got And he did really put me in a position to understand that. He said to me that, Mika, do you understand? I'm a 3 times world champion. I have this many pole positions, the fastest laps, race victories, and you have nothing. So you cannot come to tell me these kind of things. And I tried to explain to him it was just a joke, but yeah, he didn't talk to me a couple of weeks.
Mika Hakkinen fez uma revelação à ESPN. A situação mais difícil para o brasileiro naqueles dias foi o último jantar com toda a equipe McLaren.
It was a lot of Grand Prix for Ayrton with the McLaren team. And Ron made, of course, his speech. He always, wanted Ayrton to stay with the team, but was not able to find the right deal with him. And when Ayrton made a speech, he was very sad. One sense to that way he has to tell this story for all the mechanics, engineers, designers who has been working extremely hard for him achieving those great victories. But he wanted to explain that way the life must go on and I have to move on, and he wanted to win. And he saw that with that other team, I can win. Also, Formula One is very orientated for the financing and money, of course. I felt that way to Ayrton really experienced his value, what he needs to get him paid to do his racing performance. And I don't think he was never happy with money what he got. But why I'm saying that, because I was part of those negotiations, listening about the meetings, and it was very interesting. So that was it. So of course the feeling was not so fun, but then other side, of course, Williams team who took to Ayrton, they were of course motivated and happy to have 3 times world champion team after Alain Prost, who was 4 times world champion, and hoping that they can continue their victory journey with the team having a Ayrton in a team. But we all know that where the regulations changed very radically from a year from 93 to 94, and Williams' car wasn't so fantastic. It wasn't performing like it should have performed, and then the young gun Michael Schumacher was coming to picture and performing extremely well. So it made a situation very, very uncomfortable for sure for Ayrton to leave from McLaren.
Ayrton Senna decidiu deixar a McLaren para ir ao Williams, substituindo exatamente Alain Prost em 1994. O carro para a temporada seguinte, porém, sofreu com restrições impostas pela FIA e já não era a potência dos anos anteriores. O tricampeão mundial acabou morrendo em decorrência do acidente em Imola, no dia 1º de maio de 1994. E por causa disso, Mika Hakkinen não soube responder se Ayrton Senna foi o melhor piloto que já passou pela Fórmula 1.
I feel that Ayrton didn't, because of his terrible accident in Imola. Of course, I don't think we saw his full potential of his rest of his career, what he could do, and that's why it's a very, very challenging to start saying too much. But automatically, it's incredible what Ayrton was managed to do in his career. I think he would be an incredible more champions in his life. What he did, he would do a mega job.